Hi, it's Paula from Paula Quilting. Welcome back to my channel. Last year my quilting group has been asked to make some hard blocks so we can put it together into Linus quilt. I have been given all of those blocks to put them together into one small quilt, but I thought I would share with you all of those blocks because they were all different. The only common thing we wanted to put together is the heart design, but everyone had a free range of how to achieve that. The blocks we designed were supposed to be 12.5 inch unfinished, and let's just have a quickly look at all of those hearts. So here, just applique hard. I think it's used Bonda web type because it's not sewn all around, and then just hand stitch all around with embroidery thread. It's a square in the square design. You can use quick square in the square method, which I showed in a few of those tutorials. I will link in the description below, and then 2.5 inch border around, so quite nice, effective design. Here we've got another one, just plain fabric, and this is strip piecing here, cut to the shape of the heart. Again, it is Bonda web type of adhesive, I can see, because I cannot divide the heart from the back. But it also has been stitched with zigzag all around to keep it better, so quite nice design as well, and the 1.5 inch border here. This one, 2.5 inch strips sewn together, and kind of applique type of design here with those small hearts, a few different sizes and designs here, very nicely effective done. It's that turn applique type here. I can see the thread here, so it has been done by hand. Quite nice. I've never tried that method, but I probably should. So you might see it in some future tutorials. So quite nice design here. This one again strip pieced. Here is snowballing here before put together, small snowballs here, and just some borders all around with the background fabric. Very nice heart. Here we've got the 9 patch, and then the cut hearts from another type of fabric. It's probably something with this set. They are again fused with Bonda web, one double-sided Bonda web, and then also stitch around with it is all done on machine. It's a blanket stitch, red blanket stitch here. Very nicely done. Here we've got 4 hearts. So we've got half square triangles here, then there's a square with a small snowballs here put together into that heart, and then added a little bit of sashing in the middle and the frame all around. That's quite nice design as well. Here we've got kind of a quarter log cabin here, then the rounded shapes here to the top to make that heart design. It has been fused as well, and then blanket stitch all around with the red thread, so it's not that visible, but it looks very nice. And just a rosy design on the back of that background fabric. Here we've got, I think it's some sort of paper piecing here. I have not seen that one done differently, so it's a paper pieced. So we've got strips of fabrics here, and then this like a very dark pink, almost purple color here to kind of highlight the shape of the heart, and the gray border. The gray with pink always looks very nice. So that's that one. And the bigger version of this, again pinkish in the middle, white to make the shape of the heart with that border. I've put a pin here because one of those strips here have not been sewn close enough. The seam have kind of ripped, but I'm thinking once I put it all together and start quilting it, I will just make sure I quilt here very well so it will hold, maybe with some decorative stitch. So I just kind of will pay attention, so I just put a pin here to remember about that. Next one, another 9 patch. Similar to that first block we have seen, just bond the web with this heart shapes and little bit of stitch around with the red color just to highlight the heart design. Very nice as well. And kind of classic here with the squares. Some are half square triangles, and then just reds here and white all around. Very classic heart design. And kind of my version of that classic design, which is wonky heart. I've got the tutorial for that, which I will link in the description below, where I kind of didn't want to make it very even, because love is not perfect. So that's my take on that, the same design. Just a quick reminder where you can find me and how you can support my work. You can subscribe to my website to be notified when new tutorials, products or patterns are released. You can find me on my Facebook page, Pola Photo, or you can join my group page, Pola Quilting with Friends, where we all share work made inspired by my tutorials and answer any questions you may have. There is Instagram account called Pola Quilting, and if you like to share something you made based on my tutorials, please tag me using hashtag Pola Quilting with Friends. To support my work, please like, comment and share when you see my posts or tutorials. Let your quilting friends know about this channel and invite them to the group and subscribe to my channel. If you like to contribute extra, you can use super thanks on YouTube or buying me virtual tea, coffee or lunch available on my page. All links are in the description below. I would like to thank you all for all the support so far and letting me grow in what I do. I've got 12 of those blocks. I will put them in the layout 3x4 for a small quilt, and I will probably put some sashing in between, but nothing that will take away from the design of those hearts. Now I am gonna have to square them up again to probably 12 inches, because though we all had the task to make 12.5, but each of them is a little bit different size, so it's gonna be difficult to put it together as is. So just small trimming to 12 inches. I'll put the sashing, put a little bit of border, and the quilt will be ready for the project Linus. See on this picture here, you can see more or less how it will look when it's ready. If you want to see how it's gonna be looking when it's finished, please subscribe to not miss it, and I will share it at the end of one of the tutorials when it's ready. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining, thank you for watching, and see you next time.